Michael Carini. I know it may look like Bob Ross, but I can assure you that I'm not. And I'm here to talk to you today about an idea I have that I would love for you to be a part of called Culture Start. And I came up with Culture Start because within the past month or so, I've been on the verge of being homeless, losing everything that I have. And when I was debating on whether or not to stay in San Diego, one of the things I thought about was the opportunities here for art and other creative individuals, which I have seen as severely lacking for the most part, and just a lack of people that do what we do. And there were two things I could have done. I could have just said, oh, well, I don't like it, and left, or I could take the harder route, which is what I seem to like to do, and try to do something about it. Now, the reason I think that there's a problem with it is that the general public doesn't have an understanding of what it is that we do and why we do it. And I don't believe that that's their fault, because I think that the artists, it's our responsibility to educate the public about something they don't understand and let them know why they need us and why we're good and what we add. And it's our job to help spread culture and help things grow. And that's something that I really have seen lacking here. Not just here, but all over. But I think we can really do something about it here. I think that appreciation and random acts of kindness and things like that have just been lost in this day and age. And so I would like to develop something that essentially takes things back to the beginning, which is how I came up with Culture Start. And Culture Start is something that I've thought about for a long time and wanted to do, and it just so happened that there really seemed to be no better time than now to do it. I was basically at the point of now or never. This is something I'm either going to do now or it's not going to happen. And I want to make it happen. I don't want to give up. I don't want to quit. And so I'm going to give every last breath I have into making this a tangible thing for San Diego and hopefully spread it elsewhere. So the premise of Culture Start is I want it to be a gallery, but more than a gallery, I want to spread knowledge of all things that are culture related. I want to focus on things like dance, music, poetry, writing, fashion, anything that's a creative endeavor. I believe that we can get the community and people involved. And I think that we can do so very successfully just by simplifying things and going back to a very simple concept of a balanced reciprocity, helping one another, giving back, trading things, bartering, working with each other. It doesn't need to be an exchange of money or anything of that nature. And I think that in this struggling economy, there'd be no better time to focus on this simple culture and getting back to basics. Now, with Culture Start, what I want to do is I've seen that art has largely been, or at least it's perceived to be by people that I've talked to, something for a specific group of people, that it's accessible to only certain people. And I think that that's absolutely wrong. I think that they're right, but I think that it's wrong. I think that art is something that needs to be accessible. I want to make this something that is accessible to people from all walks of life, and so that all people feel that they are included or can be included if they'd like to be. I'd like to create something that works with people from all aspects of life, from the homeless to recovering addicts to people that are incarcerated to kids to people with an arts background, people without an arts background. And those are things that I hope to develop in time as Culture Start progresses. But just in terms of getting things off the ground, what I'm really trying to do, and the reason that I'm talking to you right now, is that it's going to depend largely on community involvement and you being interested, you helping out, getting things started, and contributing what you have to contribute. And I know that there's a lot of things out there that people have to contribute. I've seen a lot of creative people in this city, and I think there's a lot of fantastic things that can be done if an effort's made. So that's what I'm asking you to do right now, is help get on board, help get this gallery going, and help share your talents. And in time, I hope to bring you a lot of new and exciting avant-garde things that San Diego hasn't seen. Things such as a lot of performance pieces, collaborations, blending things together that you haven't seen blended, some more controversial shows than what's been seen here. Focus on things like different processes. Process is very important to me. I want to do how-to videos, things like that, helping people to understand things like what I'm doing right now, which is priming a canvas, making sure people know what type of canvas to work on, people that are painters, and let them know why certain things are possibly better than others. They're not necessarily better, but just show people the different avenues so they can make decisions for themselves. But I can't do this without you, so even though I may have the idea, I'm just one man. Culture really starts with you. So I hope you'll get involved as I get back to work and finish priming my canvas. Thank you.